Hello and welcome to Bar 20 Arms. Part 4 of our safety videos. No, part 3. I messed up. Part 3 of our safety videos, the bolt action rifle. Once again, standardized procedure. All bolt actions will be treated the same, or should be treated the same. No matter your make or model compared to mine, the procedure is the same. Number 1, as always, keep your muzzle pointed in a safe direction. You'll pull back the bolt to the rearward position. Chamber, look in the chamber. Chamber is clear. There's no round in the chamber as we speak right now. So now we're at the range. We want to shoot our test loads here. So we're going to load them into the magazine. So I'm going to put my 3 rounds in. I have my 3 rounds in. Bolt is still in the rear position. This weapon is loaded. I have 3 rounds in the magazine, but it is not chambered. There's no way possible in this configuration that the weapon will discharge. So now we got our target up. Everybody is back to the tables. We're ready to load and fire. So at this point, you will load 1 round into the chamber. This weapon is loaded. Now, every bolt action rifle has a different setup on safety. This specifically is a Mauser. It's a custom Mauser. So my safety is right here. If I flip it up, it's safe. I can pull the trigger and it won't do anything. Put it back down and it's ready to fire. So, in this configuration, it is ready to discharge. This weapon is ready to fire. So, you shoot 1 round and then you decide, well, let's say you shoot 2 rounds and you decide you want to take out the 3rd. You'll pull the bolt to the rear. Obviously, each time you do that, it's going to discharge or extract your spent round. And then your next round, your live round, will be up in the magazine ready to be loaded. The process is the same. You always pull the bolt forward, or all the way to the rear, and then all the way forward to load the next round. So now we're done with our group. We still have 2 extra rounds. We want to take these rounds out of the magazine to render the weapon safe unloaded. So, now I see sometimes people will do this. That right there is a perfect example why you should not do that. Now, some people are going to say, well, you could have turned it out and that would have. But no, sometimes you do things you don't really mean to. This right here is dangerous. Because I knew I had 2 rounds in there, and I pulled the bolt back twice. But 1 stayed in there. Now if I wasn't paying attention, I put it forward, I got a loaded weapon and don't know it. I think it's unloaded, right? So be very careful doing that. Now ideally, I know most gun owners that have been around guns a long time, that's the way they do it. I must confess, a lot of times that's the way I do it. But there's also removing them from the bolt manually, or the magazine manually. You can pull the bolt all the way to the rear and push your rounds out of the magazine, like so. No way they're going to chamber without you knowing it. So you could look in there, that weapon is cleared. It's a little more of a hassle. You got to get your fingers in there and work them out a little bit. But it's probably the safer way. Because if you, like I just did, you know, you push it forward, pull it back, the round goes out. Or if it's, you get your finger in around the trigger guard on accident, it will go off. So that's a dangerous way to do it. So, properly load, put your rounds in the magazine. When you're done, move the rounds forward, pull them out of the magazine with your fingers, not with the bolt. If you do choose to use the bolt, turn the weapon 45-degree angle, go 1 at a time, nice and easy. Watch them all come out, keep your hand away from the trigger, and then visually check. That weapon is cleared and safe. Standard procedure for loading and unloading safely the bolt action rifle. Thanks for watching Bar 20 Arms. Come back and see us soon.